In addition to being one of the most gifted young soccer players in Spain, Lamayne Yamal is a young person who knows how to have fun. However, have you ever pondered this player's way of life? You can see what a posh life Lamayne Yamal leads in this video. Career: born in Spain in 2007. Laal, who goes by Laal, is a professional football player from Spain. After moving to Barcelona when he was 7 years old, Yamal started out as a player at the Maja Academy's young division, where he quickly became known for his abilities. The young player quickly made it to Barcelona's Youth 18, where Coach Shave Hernandez summoned him up to the first squad. At the age of 15, he made his team debut in 2023, making history as the youngest player to play, score, and win La Liga with Barcelona. The praise doesn't stop there either. In addition, he became the youngest player to start in the Champions League and score in the Spanish Super Cup. He also holds the record for the youngest goal scorer in Copa del Rey history. Real estate: Yamal is a young athlete who lives in comfortable and sophisticated places. The player spent part of his childhood, for example, in a humble apartment in the Rocafonda neighborhood in the municipality of Mataró, Spain. And although he no longer lives there, he has paid homage to the area a few times by scoring goals, drawing with his fingers the figure 304, the last digits of the neighborhood's postal code. As a result, he is much loved by the residents of Rocafonda. Another place where the player lived for most of his professional career was Barcelona's Maja Academy, located in the Ciutat Esportiva Sant Joan d'Espí. Opened in 2011, only the best athletes have access to a place of residence at the facility, which has 5 floors and around 64,500 square feet of interior space. The place has plenty of amenities for the stars, such as an air-conditioned reading room, large dining areas, various game rooms, cozy living spaces, and of course, each athlete's room, which has beds, study areas, and beautiful views of the outside. In addition to all this, there are spaces dedicated to the club and the players who have played there. Cars: many people are curious in the types of vehicles that Lamayne Yamal, a Spanish football star, owns in his garage. He may be underage and lacks a driver's license, but that doesn't mean he doesn't like big cars. Yamal, for instance, has been spotted driving what appears to be an Audi A3, a stylish car with a top speed of 60 miles per hour in around 4.8 seconds in its most recent edition. And it makes sense that the average cost of this high-tech car is $36,000. Lamayne Yamal has already had some training in a Keeper Formentor, a sizable vehicle with driving assistance features. Performance-minded buyers will also find this car to be an excellent option because of its hybrid engines, which can generate up to 390 horsepower and accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds. And for that reason, the average cost of this car is most likely $59,000. There is also conjecture that the sportsman owns a Range Rover, a sleek and contemporary luxury sport utility vehicle (SUV) that is highly favored by A-listers due to its roomy and comfortable cabin, which provides enhanced comfort on long drives. Luxury purchases: as one of the best players in Spanish soccer today, Lamayne Yamal has plenty of money to spend on luxury and comfort. For example, he always likes to be well-dressed and doesn't skimp on accessories when it comes to his outfits. One of the items Yamal invests most in are shoes, and he has been seen wearing Nike Vapor 15 Academy Mercurial Dream Speed, which cost around $86. On his Champions League debut, the star was also seen wearing a customized Nike Mercurial Vapor 15. And to give you an idea of the price, the model on which his boot is based costs around $196. Lamayne Yamal is also a Lionel Messi fan, and just like his childhood idol, he recently signed a big deal with Adidas. From now on, he will be wearing the Adidas X Crazy Fast Messi Spark Gen 10S boots in competitions, making him the only athlete apart from Messi himself to wear the exclusive model in matches. And it's no wonder that this boot costs a whopping $260. During training, the player was seen wearing a variation of the X Crazy Fast line in white, which also costs an estimated $260. But Lamayne Yamal's luxury items aren't limited to football boots. He's been spotted wearing a number of expensive items, such as a white shirt from Gallery Department costing $253, nylon jacket with Studio Pro headphones for $430, and a shirt and sneakers from Landon. Luxury transportation: Lamayne Yamal is a young player who doesn't give up good means of transportation when he travels. He likes to use beautiful airplanes. For example, along with other Barcelona players, he has been seen getting off an Airbus of 330, which belongs to the airline Air Europa. This is a large twin-engine aircraft designed for long-range travel. At 191 feet long, the aircraft can carry more than 400 people in its original configuration. But the model used by the players is probably adapted to offer maximum comfort to each one. And to rent an aircraft like this, you need to pay a lot of money, according to some sources. The charter price of an Airbus of 330 can cost more than $30,000 for each hour of flight. But it's not just Yamal who enjoys good aircraft. His father, Maja Academy, has already been claimed with a Cessna Citation CJ3, a medium-range jet perfect for those who don't give up comfort and safety when traveling, capable of reaching a top speed of 478 miles per hour. Going inside, there is a spacious cabin to accommodate up to 10 people, and to charter a jet like this, you have to shell out around $300–400 for each hour of flight. Yamal also loves to spend his vacations on the high seas and has been seen on beautiful boats that certainly can't be cheap, which together are worth more than $490. The Spanish star also invests in beautiful watches, such as his Certici iced watch, an elegant accessory to wear on any occasion, produced with top-of-the-range materials by the Certici Jewelry Company. It's a stainless steel watch in cool tones, which gives it greater durability and resistance to water and knocks. And to splurge on a watch like this, you need to shell out more than $660. Net worth. It makes sense that Lamayne Yamal is one of the top players in the current Spanish football generation, receiving a substantial salary. The young football player has put in a lot of work to see his pay rise, just like most other players. Although his earnings from playing for Barcelona's youth team are not known to the public, he was most likely paid much given that he was one of the team's most promising prospects in recent years. As of right now, Lamayne Yamal's contract with Barcelona has been extended until 2026. Copology, a website, claims that Yamal is paid over $34,000 per month or over $1,780,000 annually, not to mention bonuses, which ought to increase his pay even more. And it appears that this enormous income will only rise. The player is only 16 years old, which explains why. His current deal with the club features a record release clause of over $1 billion, so you can get an idea of his worth. Furthermore, with an estimated market worth of $145 million, he is the most expensive young player in the world, according to data from CIES Football Observatory. What's more, thanks to his excellent performances in Spain's top soccer competitions, the star is also becoming something of a sports celebrity. On his Instagram, for example, he has more than 7 million followers, where he takes advantage of his fame to sign partnerships with famous companies such as Adidas.